we're back to look at laying out our bottom shelves and our stringers now. It's important that we have our side deselected. So to do that, I'm going to just click someplace else. We've got our side in editing mode. That means triple click. Now we can edit it. It's going to fuse all these parts together. What we actually want to do is lay a new part on top of the existing one. Make it its own component, its own part. So to do that, we have to have it deselected. And I'm going to go back and grab this rectangle tool. Now it's real important that I get the corner, the inside corner. If I pull from right here, it's not going to work. It's going to be a crooked joint. So I'm just going to lay a rectangle right on top of that. Sometimes the color changes, sometimes it doesn't. It's not a real huge issue. Remember, this drawing that SketchUp does is in perspective view, which means that sometimes some of these are kind of hard to see and they'll play tricks with your eyes. So just know if you're clicking in the right spot, sometimes you get a color change, sometimes you don't. That won't really matter. See, like right there, it didn't change the color, but I know it's in the right place. I'm going to lay another rectangle right on top of here. Whoa, this went crazy there. Again, I want to orbit up so that I'm sure that I'm laying it right on the inside. And then the last place I need to put a rectangle is the bottom shelf. So I'm just panning and zooming around so I can get there. Now we have our side, and we have a bunch of other rectangles already on there. If I wanted to double check that I got it right, I could click the side once. That'll highlight it all. And if I move it, I should see all those stay put. That's hard to get it back to the same spot, so all I do is hit Control-Z. But now you don't have to do that. I just wanted to show you that we've got rectangles sitting on top of there. It's not the same piece. Now we've got to figure out the length. If I look at the length on the drawing here, I can see that my bottom shelf and my stringers are all the same size. The paper copy has the dimensions. It's 20.5 inches from here to here. But we got to do a little bit of mental math. Remember, we just put a 1/16 of an inch cut into the side. So we've got a 1/16 of an inch on the left side, and we'll have a 1/16 of an inch on the right side. So if we don't account for that, our cabinet's going to be too narrow. So what we need to make sure is that the 20.5, we add an 1/8 of an inch to, a 1/16 from both sides. So I get 20 5/8. So all I got to do then is grab this and go 20.625, enter. And I can keep doing the 20.625, enter, or I can just reference it off the end of another one. Now it's important I make those pieces that I just made into components. I can make all of these stringers the same component. It's important that you make sure all the surfaces are blue. Right click, make a component, and I'll call it a stringer. Or a nailer. Doesn't matter, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Same thing for the bottom. Triple click that, make it a component, and we're going to call it bottom. Okay. Now we got to get the other side on. So we'll pause this video and come back and do the other side.